Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. This is Great Millstone, Virginia, as always, to give you the latest news, articles to the spirit of power of Yahbashim Yahshai. Alright, first and foremost, we're going to give our praises, going on and due to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, and Kakodesh. We say double honors to all the Great Millstone world for teaching of the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to you. I come out there to putting this truth throughout the focus earth, and to the best of ability, scattered the focus earth, for them to say Shalom. Of course, like I said, we're not going to really delve into it, man, but like I said, we're going to get some hitting point counters, man, about this bullshit that Esau be spewing, talking about. It says the earth's future, how the world might end, and technically we can just use the one scripture to really cut all this up. But of course, we're gonna delve into it and let's see what he has to say. Okay. And it says, walking and driving around through our daily lives, we tend to think of life on earth as a static proposal. Rarely do people look up and think of the big universe exists around us. Do we live in an expanding, evolving cosmos? And the universe is a very big place. Our planet is almost infinitely something small part of it, whether we're aware of them or not. Well, many factors are at play in our solar system and beyond. So we know ultimately though, that Esau is really trying to expand, his rulerships. That's why he got the Enterprise. That's why he got NASA. That's why he does test runs, man. That's why Esau already naming other planets that he's never been to. He names the planet after their gods: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Uranus, right, Neptune, Jupiter, right, Pluto. All those are Greek gods' names that he named, even though he never went into it though. Yep. Just like how Esau conquered, in North America, the scripture says he named the name after their names. Says in the scripture, roughly paraphrasing, like America, America, very species. Africa, very species, Africanos. That's what this devil does, man. He takes the landmarks and take it by force. Says that in Job, man. Go, you got something to say?
Yeah, because he was going into pretty much how they go into they look at the constellations and they name like like our solar system, like you said, the Pluto, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto as what they say we have in our solar system. But ain't no telling, what's really out there. Hey, he got his telescopes and he can see certain stuff, but the Lord only gave this man a certain level of knowledge when it comes to out there that he can understand. But if I may, real quick, it's Jeremiah 2, 10 and 2, and I'm gonna just get this one. Okay. It says, "Thus saith the Lord: Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." And that's what they ultimately look at these things, just because they don't really know Yahweh Bashim Yahushai like we know him. So they look at these things and they begin to worship him and they call him after their names, like you were saying, so on and so forth. But they don't have that understanding like the Lord has given us based on it. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, kind of. Because I think it was Issachar, right? I'll make sure. I think that one of our tribes were able to read the stars and the seas. I think it was Issachar, right? I think it was Issachar.
Even when it goes into
because I was gonna cut you off. Because the scripture talks about how that, like say, certain moon phases or certain, you may represents the feast days and prophecies to come. Yep. It's like the moon, the red moon, all those are signs to come, man. Yep. We learn that through the scriptures, man. But to them, they're just like, wow, it's very interesting. They look at it, but they don't but they don't understand the meaning behind those.
Yeah, even when it goes down to I won't go too deep in it. I mean, there's lessons out there based on, but when it goes even to the zodiacs based around the months, so on and so forth, there's heavy different meanings that go into all of those. Not like how Esau wants to push it on the left hand side, but we had that kind of knowledge,
The tree of life.
That's tree of life, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it basically is.
That's
but
pretty much
Esau puts it on the left hand side.
That's it.
Yeah, come. Are you done with that?
Yeah, that was it on.
Yeah, come. And it says, life on Earth originated around 4 billion years ago, and complex creatures like us, I know, insert jokes here, but been around only for a few 100,000 years. But life on Earth is temporary activity. It will not go on forever. On one hand, many cosmic dangers exist that could threaten life on Earth. There is no eerie forces out there imaginary to protect us. The universe doesn't care if something snuffs us out. Well, those are the cosmic breaks. And that's what they think, man. You know, talking about something. How do they know that the Earth has been around 4 billion years? They don't know that. You know, they're just going off theory. And what is theory? An educated guess. Because it tells you how when the Lord created the world, man. You know, it says what? One day is what? 1,000 years unto the Lord.
Yep.
You know? Which they don't properly understand. Like I said, we can delve into it though, but you know, like I said, we're just doing a quick article. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just to, just give you the basics, you know.
Yeah.
You know, about how, that this article, like they're saying it's all bullshit. Like I said, man, we can cut the scripture says what? Roughly paraphrasing that the scripture can gainsay nor resist.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrase.
Yep.
So basically whatever Esau says, we can just clearly cut it with the scriptures, man.
Yep.
The scripture says what? None shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate. Yep.
Yeah, the scriptures, man.
Yep.
We're paraphrasing.
And this is Esau's wisdom, man. This is man's wisdom. You know, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a way. Yahweh Shem Yahushua's ways are way higher than men. You know, especially the base man Esau Edom that he put here only on us for a particular season. You know, and that's the season of our punishment and the season of the end of the Gentiles. You know, when the destroyer of the Gentile comes back, which is Yahweh Shah, and establish his kingdom. You know, like even them saying they've been to the moon, so on and so forth, and now they got articles and they got talks talking about they're gonna go back now. You know, why you ain't been back since now? You know, what's really going on? You know.
And it says the dangers are many. Hollywood has drawn some of them to make a series, mostly terrible movies. The first and foremost are small bodies in the solar system. More than a million are known, and the ones that usually concern planetary scientists are so-called near-Earth objects. Those orbits carry them inside the orbit Mars. More than 32,000 asteroids are known in this category, and some 120 cosmids. Fortunately, none is large enough to equal the killing power of the KPG impact, the catastrophic event 66 million years ago that wiped out dinosaurs. And such impact from the object of 10 kilometers or larger than diameter could be a civilization killer. However, the other asteroids or cometary nucleus could explain, approach us, and collide with Earth from a distant solar system and beyond.
Yeah, we know that not to be true. We know the only way this Earth is even going to be shaken, because when the Lord created all this, man, He said it is good. Not it's going to eventually fail. You know, I made this for its demise.
And the reason why they got that, the dinosaurs and all that stuff, because don't forget the flood, the first day, which is the flood. Yeah. And we've seen what happened, right? Everything was wiped out. It said Noah and his 3 sons and his wives, were left.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord gathered each animal or species, 2 genders, male and female. Going to show you where we get us, all this allergy community bullshit, because it tells you, well, then how did Noah get the animals in heart? It said, ye err not knowing the scriptures. They don't know the scriptures because it said what? The Lord put the fear on them. Yep. Just like we had it before in the garden.
Yeah,
of course, because now we lost it now, but we're going to get that back.
Get it right back.
So that's how the earth was able to, that's how the Lord preserved, like I said, the remnant.
Yep.
Other than that, like I said, that's why you get all these fossils and, like I said, all these bones, because what? Through the flood. But of course, that's why the Lord made the covenant with the rainbow. The Lord said, well, He's never going to flood again. But this time, death shall be by what? By fire. Which is nuclear destruction.
Yep.
Not by no damn comment.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah, he ain't got it. Hey, can I get this for you real quick?
Yeah, hey, top of like I said, man, we're not even, we're not cost professors or nothing like that. Like I said, these peons, they go to school, they waste hundreds of dollars in their life. Like I said, they get false information on the scriptures, they give it to you for free.
They give it for free.
The scripture says it's for free, freely given. That's crazy, man. Hey, those that be ignorant, let them be ignorant, as the scripture says.
Yep.
But you got it.
Hey, these people, man, you all got what, because everybody wants to be, so smart and wise on this side, Which, what the scriptures tell you, the meek gonna inherit the earth. And that goes to the lowly, even all of his prophets, they weren't eloquent in speech, they didn't have top positions within governments, but that's the Lord. That's who the Lord ultimately deals with, So
that's what the scripture says. What? the wisdom of this world is
It's
what?
foolishness
With the Most High. You know,
Yeah.
that's what the Most High laugh at these foolish people, man.
It's foolishness.
You know, they think they're more. You know, like I said, they think they're no more. It's just as what? Roughly paraphrase as it's like it talks about my ways are more higher than your ways.
Yeah. Hey, how could a man understand his own way?
That's what the Lord's thought is not. Our thoughts is not the Most High thoughts, man.
So how can a man understand his own way? Hey, the Lord ultimately puts you up in a predicament when you can be puffed up with pride, thinking you got a certain
all the answers.
A science, so-called was it? How's the scripture quoted? It says.
That's why they use theories, educated guesses. Like I said before.
That's it.
You know, like I said, just going off educated guesses. But meanwhile, the whole time, that's what I'm saying. Why would the Lord create a planet billions of years and just leave it just null and void? Then all of a sudden, now decide no, you take it out.
Yeah,
it tells you that in Genesis, but you know, like I said before, but you know, it's gonna be ultimate cut.
Yep. This further proves it. You know, it says Ecclesiastes 1:4. It says, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever." You know, so that's
a cut.
That's a clear cut. You know, but ultimately Esau, you know, these peons, you know, they really don't believe in the scripture, so they're not gonna believe what we say.
God.
The elites know what time it is. They know the earth gonna abide forever. It's on a perfect. This whole solar system is on a perfect magnetic field that can't be broken. The way the Lord set this up and align all of this, it's beyond men. You know,
to the point that you got to see people believing that the Earth is flat. Man, that's gonna tell you the Earth system. So you tell me that all. So you tell me all the circles, all the planets are circles. Yeah, they're all flat except for the Earth. Come on, man. The Lord. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
These people, man.
Yeah, come on. Go ahead and get that Timothy. Yeah. Come on, man. The Lord is a banger, man. Hey,
no?
The Lord said what? The earth is his footstool, right? For the circle, the earth, since the circle around his, roughly paraphrasing. It's in Isaiah. Sit for the circle around the world.
You wanted me to find that one in Isaiah, or go ahead and just get this?
No, just get this right.
Okay. This Titus 3:9, it says, "But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions of striving about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain."
And that's right. You ask the stupid questions about the mirror and stuff like that. When ultimately the Lord just gave you the blueprint how it's supposed to be. Like ultimately the earth is about to forever. The scripture says, I'm gonna get that. Get the one that says his balance has been set. Con. Hey, like I was saying, like I said, the earth abideth forever, man. You know, you know what I mean? The Lord said, you know, basically like I just had in my moment, where it says that not the balance have been set, but there's another one. It says, those that be ignorant, let them be ignorant, man. You know, it says avoid foolish questions, and like, but it's like, let me slow down, but ultimately, you know, you understand what we're trying to say, man. You know, like, so all this stuff at the end of the day, you know, like I said, the Lord, whatever he says, the man's not a lie, shit a lie. Like I said, the Lord, like I said, we just told you how the Lord did it, but with the flood and now by fire, man. Yeah. You know, the earth is already polluted, and the reason why the earth is staying as in because, because you devils are under rulership, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's, you know, the earth, this is what? The earth mourneth and groaneth. For what? For the manifestation of the Most High, man.
Yep.
You know, the plans are signed because you're the devil. The earth is polluted because of you devils, man. Yep. You know, unless you devils being changed, the earth is gonna go back to how the way it's supposed to be. As the scripture says, the Lord should create a new earth. Yeah, you know, which means what? Refresh, man. Get you devils and change, man. And show you how the earth is really supposed to be ruling.
Yep. Yeah.
You know.
It never said it was gonna be destroyed. You know, it just said that the rich is gonna be changed. Because how's the scripture go? You know, because of unrighteous dealings and riches got by deceit, you know, the kingdom shall be translated from one people to another, you know, and that's ultimately the only thing when it talks about the end, because usually when people pick up the scriptures in the Bible and they hear the end of the world or who they would call Jesus Christ coming back, you know, they think it's going to be the earth being destroyed and we just bullshitting up in the clouds. No, it's going to be on earth as it is in heaven. That's just the order being reestablished back, you know, because now, you know, the whole course of the earth is out of line, you know, and it's basically because of the wicked that's been set up, you know.
Yep. And yeah, to my end of the world, yeah, it's gonna be end of the world, you know, end of the rulership of you so-called devils, man. You know, that's the end of the West coming for you. You know, in chains.
Yep.
You know, and the reason why you can't go because hey, scripture like we said we better get in. Scripture talks about that his bounds has been set, man. You know, the Lord is going to limit your rule to a certain amount. You know, because the reason why you want to go to other planets is because, like I said before, you already messed up the Earth planet, the ecosystem, the water, and everything else. Now, like I said, you know, now you want to go to these different planets. That's why you make these movies like Star Trek and Star Wars and all this stuff to go to these different planets. But we know, like I said, scripture says what? There's no new thing under the sun. So you're gonna do the same thing that you did on planet Earth, man. Stealing the resources of the planets, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna go right to the next planet. That's why you create these movies like I said before, Star Wars, Star Trek, Elysium, and all that stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trying to get out. You know what I mean? Trying to escape your judgment, man. You know, trying to rule the NWO. You know. But at the end of the day, all you're going to do is cause more death and destruction. As it says in Revelation, it says, after all the calamities, you have not repented of your evil works. All right, go ahead and bring it up.
This Job 14:5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the numbers of his months are with thee.
That's right, man. You know, like I said, your time is up, man. You know, you think that you can escape the Most High's judgment, man. You know, like I said, you know, the Lord allowed you to rulership for a certain period of time, you know. You know, I mean, he let you have what? That's September rulership, man. You know, the Greeks and the Romans. You know, ultimately, but go ahead, bring it out. Yep. But now, hey, you know, like I said, hey, man, your time is up, man. Like I said, the Lord gave you two rulership. You know what I mean? The Lord was gracious, man. Mm-hmm. You know, mind you, He's the basis of the men.
Right.
The lowest of the low, right. And the Lord let you have the rulership. Like I said, gave you all that you wanted, and the fatness of the earth and gift of the sword. And you see what you have done with it, man.
You know.
So now your time is up, man.
Yep. It says, "Thou hast appointed his bounds that they cannot pass."
That's right, man. Like I said, you can't pass the Van Allen belt.
Yep.
You know, because every time you try to do it, what happened? Actually, well, you put $1 billion into in these rockets and all this stuff. Says what X, and every time it blows up, man. Because look, your bounces. Like I said, you guys haven't even reached the depths of the sea yet.
You know.
You know, y'all still searching, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall be accomplished as an hireling his day." You know, and that's ultimately what we walking into. You know, Esau's the curses that were on us about to get put on all these other nations. You know, and then you know ultimately the Lord's gonna have mercy. You know, on Esau by completely annihilating his ass, which is mercy. You know, when you sick, you know, sometimes when the Lord just take you out, man, it's better. You know. Like they say you 100 and some change, you sick, you weak, you know, you plagued, you know, it's sometimes it's better to just be put down. And then on top of that, you're gonna definitely have mercy for the nation of Israel, because the kingdom's for us. We'll live for eternity, you know.
So all these other planets, the scripture says, "What I have made many mansions, man." You know, the scripture says that Israelite descends of the sea, man.
Yep. So we we need all that space.
Yeah,
you know?
That's what it's for. Ultimately,
that's what it's for, man.
So. You know,
and Israel's gonna be our headquarters. You know, that's where we're gonna go back. You know, and we're gonna.
The Lord shall expand earth, man. It's gonna make it bigger than what it. Like I said, you know, earth is already big. You know, I mean, I said that what everybody can fit in the size of Texas.
Yeah,
and the Lord can do that, man. If you, all you gotta do is stretch it out. Like I say, you won't even notice it. Yeah. You know, that's how expensive the Lord is, man.
Yep.
He's got to make it big, like I said before, especially in the Passover, man. Everybody gonna come.
Everybody gonna be there. There's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be families on families. It's gonna be beautiful, man. But even that, you know, the scriptures tell you He's still stretching out the heavens to this day. You know, so when we get back into the kingdom, you know, or when Yahushua returns and we're in our rulership, man, it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna be able to travel and see all these mysteries that Esau think he can establish, you know, and teach men false science, you know, and got everybody bugged out, you know, as we was talking about earlier. These nations are mad based on the lies that have been perpetuated, you know, and nobody's fulfilled here, you know. Lies don't make you feel fulfilled at all.
Yeah. So with that, you know, hopefully ratified. You know, that's great, Mr. Virginia, as always, to give us news, articles, lessons of the spirit and power about Shem Yahushua. And as always, first and foremost, we give our praises going on and due to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kodesh. Double honor to the elders, the great millstone, wolf, teaching of the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation. To Yaakam that is putting the truth throughout the full earth, generally to the best ability, scattered the full earth. With that, I say, Kwame Shala, love for Babal, Shalom.